NZXT is one of the best computer case maker in the industry. As there are so many cases from NZXT available right now, it's a bit hard to decide on the right one for your computer. Don't worry, you don't have to wander around cluelessly anymore. In this video, we are going to talk about some of the best NZXT cases on the market. Without further ado, let's start. Number 5. NZXT H210. The H210 case is considered the base model, but we can tell you that it's far from basic. It's essentially an upgraded and updated version of the H500 but with a USB Type-C. Now, regardless of which color you choose, the lower metal portion of the side panel wraps around the front. Up top is where you'll find the front I/O, consisting of USB-A and USB-C 3.0 ports, as well as the usual audio jack. Towards the rear is a fan grille for a single 120mm or 140mm blower. The H510 Flow is designed for those who like the design of the H510 series but desire better thermal performance. The redesigned front panel certainly helps to reduce heat by allowing front-facing fans to easily pull in cool air. This makes the H510 Flow one of the best mid-tower PC cases, so long as you don't want RGB lighting. Number 4. NZXT H210i. The H210i is NZXT's most compact case that's part of the H series. It's essentially the H510i but smaller. Coming in at just 210mm x 349mm x 372mm, this case only supports mini ITX motherboards, which limits the number of available PCIe slots to just one. But the H210i comes rocking 2 expansion bays, just in case you want to create a gaming rig with a decent GPU. If you've never built a mini ITX-based platform before, you'll be surprised at just how little space there is compared to a mid-tower. The design is stunning and follows the rest of the H series, sporting a full metal chassis with everything painted black. The case supports two 120/140mm fans, or up to a 480mm radiator on the front, 120/140mm fan up top, and a 120mm or 120mm radiator in the back. NZXT includes 2 air fans installed on the top and rear. You should consider buying the H210i case if you want to build a new small form factor PC. It takes only mini ITX motherboards, which are usually more expensive than their ATX counterparts, but it's worth the extra cost if you don't fancy a tall desktop tower. Number 3. NZXT H510 Elite. The front tempered glass panel is one of the new highlights of the H510 Elite case, and it too can be detached from the case. What NZXT did is install a fan or radiator cage that allows you to quickly swap out fans and radiators up to 280mm depending on your desired configuration, making it easy to try out different components. 2 additional fan mounts are present on the rear 120mm and top 120/140mm of the case, though you'll only find dust filters on the front intakes, as well as the PSU. On the back of the H510 Elite sits 7 PCI expansion slots and 2 vertical GPU slots should you have a spare riser cable at hand. For I/O, we're looking at USB 3.0 and USB Type-A and Type-C flavors, next to a 3.5mm jack. The refreshed Smart Device V2, USB Type-C, and included air fans make the H510 Elite functional, as well as good-looking. Number 2. NZXT H1. The H1 shares many design elements with other NZXT cases in that it's available in a few colors, makes use of perforated grid grills for airflow, has a tinted tempered glass front panel and bare top panel with nothing but a power button, USB ports, and a headphone/microphone combo 3.5mm jack. The 2 side panels act as air intakes and are filtered as such. There are plenty of holes punched into the metal frame, allowing for air to be pulled in by the AO on one side and the GPU, if installed on the other. Cabling is routed underneath and out the rear, so placing the H1 on your desk will allow for some seriously effective cable management without a mess running from the rear of the PC. This isn't perfect, however, and to gain access to the cables and ports on your motherboard, you need to tilt the H1. Many ITX cases often come with compromises, but the NZXT H1 doesn't hold back. It has an exquisite design, a full tempered glass front panel, enough space for larger GPU, and it can even cope with Intel Core i9 and AMD Ryzen 9 performance levels. Number 1. NZXT H710. Like many of NZXT's recent cases, the H710 sports the company's signature ultra-modern design. This is a heavy case with SGCC steel and tempered glass panels similar to the H510, but this is considerably built better, with panel thickness no less than a millimeter even at its thinness. With its size, the H710 has better clearance between the fans and the perforations, so cooling should be substantially better. The NZXT H710 supports the ATX motherboards and below. Some of you may think it should be slotted into the full tire category, but technically, this case is not quite there yet due to the many sizes of the ATX motherboards. The NZXT H710 is a large mid-tire case that is also large and features with a great build quality to boot. This case is a sensible minimalist dream. A good example that there is balance between form and function when it comes to enclosures. All of the case's purchasable links will be available in the description box for your convenience. Don't forget to check them out for the best possible pricing. Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us going and make more videos for you guys.